What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be going over a short gear guide for the 7 Deadly Sins mobile game, if you guys are a fan or you guys play it or anything like that. And it's just a short gear guide, mostly to help some of my people in my knighthood and anybody else that's on my channel that watches and plays the game. So one of them was curious about how I got my power up so high, and the reason I got it up so high was because of gear. So if we go into my heroes here and let's go to set team, I'm only ranked. Okay, thanks for the random advertisement. I'm only ranked 54 and I'm around 132,000 CC. I don't know if that's like really good or not, but I significantly increased my combat class, my power. It was around like 100,000 maybe a couple weeks ago, and I've increased it so much because of how much gear focused I've been. Let's go ahead and take a look at my characters here. So if we look at King, and look at the equipment, and you can see I got HP on the left side, I got 2 defense on the top right and in the middle, and then I have an HP on the bottom. So I figured out that, or I've learned from watching other people and talking to people, that you want to build sets on characters, whether it's attack, defense, or like in King's case here, we have HP defense. You can see on the bottom here we have his little bonuses. We have HP defense. Okay, so defense plus 20%, HP plus 20%. So these are little like sets. So HP and then defense. All right, most of the other characters are built like, let's see, this is Merlin. Okay, Merlin, attack, defense. All right, attack, defense. Most of the characters are going to be attack, defense, unless they're like a support character like King. Like for example, like Gother. Do I have Gother already made? Meliodas, Hauser. He's in the working process. See, I'm missing an attack. I have 3 attacks. I need 1 more, and then I have the 2 defense right there. And then Gother. Yeah, Gother is another HP. So 1, 2, 3, 4 HP, and then defense. All right, so we're gonna focus on making sets. So whether if it's attack defense or if it's HP defense, and I guess you could do other stuff too, like attack crit chance and attack, resistance or whatever it is. But most of the time, you want to focus on getting attack defense or HP defense. That's really the best combinations. You want to use HP defenses on support units. And I'm not really sure if there's an actual definition. I've watched other videos where they've described, depending on how you use the character, determines whether or not it's a support character, I think. Like Gother and King are both support characters because they provide, healing, they provide petrification. Gother provides skill rank ups to help your characters that are on the team and stuff like that. So Gother and King are both support characters, so they're both going to have HP defense so they can survive longer and not worry about dealing. Like their job is not really to deal damage, it's more to survive and support the characters that are on their team. So I guess that's a good way to look at it. But yeah, I mean, that's the basics behind it. So you build between attack defenses, HP defense sets. The only character I think that falls out of that, and I could be wrong because, again, I'm still kind of new to the game, is Jericho. Jericho, I believe Green Jericho can be built with an attack crit, like crit damage or crit chance set, because her crit chance and her crit attacking power is really good. Let me see. Where's the Green Jericho? I know I haven't been working on it. There she is. Green Jericho, I think because her crit chance is 35%. Crit damage is 178%. So she might do, a good one for her might be attack and then increasing the crit chance. Because look at her damage, man. 178%, man. She does a ridiculous amount of crit damage. So I think she's the only one that's like that. You could look at your other characters and stuff like that and see if there's anything like that. But most of the time it's attack defense. Now, how to get them? Very easy, okay? Let's say that I'm working on, who is it, Hauser? Hauser's incomplete, right? Also, if you click this button down here, you'll see which people have the set. So you see attack defense, HP defense, attack defense. So Hauser is incomplete. I need to get, I believe, an attack bracer, or was it a necklace? It is a necklace. So I need an attack necklace. The way to get the SSR, so the left side of the, I forgot to mention this, the left side needs to be all SSRs. The right side can be rares or commons. I've seen videos on both where you can use commons. Commons are like really easy to upgrade. By the way, I'm all for 100% free to play. This is all 100% free to play. It just takes a little bit of grinding and stuff like that. Let's take a look at Meliodas. Okay, so I have SSRs on the left and rares on the right. I don't want to do SSRs on the right side just yet. The ones on the left side provide a much bigger bonus, so 912 versus 238. Even if I was to max this out, it would be nowhere near 912. So the left side is a lot, they can provide a little bit more bonuses and then a lot more power versus the right side. So that's why you start the right side with rares or commons and you do the left sides with SSRs. When you eventually get to the point where, you've maxed out the left side on all the characters that you want, then you're gonna go back and do the SSRs on the right side. That's when I would go back and do it, because being a free-to-play player, you don't have a lot of these. So if I go to like change stats here, right, and I click on the crit damage, I don't have a lot of anvils, right, and I'm not spending gems to re-roll these little stats. So that's why it's best to wait, because rares. I go to rares and I go to change stats. I'm not gonna change the stats, but if I want to make this attack better, it only costs gold. Right, I can just keep re-rolling it until I get a better stat bonus, and then go from there. But that's why people say do the rares on the right side and then the SSRs on the left side. They provide a bigger bonus over here versus the right side. So start with the left side first, then go to the right side. I'm not an expert at the game, so I don't know if it matters the location of the HPs and the defenses. Some people do it like they go straight down HP and then HP right here and then 2 defenses. I don't really think it matters. I could be wrong, but as long as the sets are filled, I think it works out. So let's go back to Hauser here. So let's talk about how to get the gear, especially SSR gear. So it's really easy. So like attack gear is available in chapter 1, defensive gear is available in chapter 2, and HP gear is available in chapter 3. So if we go back here, I believe I'm working on a quest right now, to be honest. There are quests you can do. So if we go back to quests, I think I've already done one, but if we go to quests here, so like I said, chapter 1 is attack. So you see all the attack equipment quests. You have chapter 2 with the defense quest, and then we have chapter 3 with the HP quest. So that's how you get your gear. Now, let's say I need a necklace, right? I think I need a necklace. I've already completed this one. So if I complete this, there's a free SSR right there. Bam. Okay. And all you have to do is go in order. So next is my earrings. I have to go in order. So if we look at, the order of this, if I need a necklace, I have to go through the necklace or the earrings, the ring, and then it goes back up to the top, and then the bracer, and then I get the necklace. Okay. That's how it works. Do they not offer amulets? I didn't even notice that. Anyway, so if I want a attack necklace, I need to go through the other ones first. So that's how I get my gear. You just grind through that, and you can discard all the other equipment that you want. While in the process of doing that, by the way, you're going to get a lot of, so we go to salvage equipment, you're going to get a lot of awakening stones, and you're going to get a lot of enhanced stones. So it's a good way to do it as well, because you'll also get the resources you need in order to upgrade once you get the items. So like all these right here, I don't need the belts. I mean, I can save these for later, but I can always get them later. Like I don't need them. Actually, I think I'm using one of these belts for somebody else, but let's say, I want to go out and do the necklace now because I did the bracer. Let's say I have a bunch of bracers in here. I would just dismantle everything and salvage everything, and then I get enhanced those. So let me just do real quick. So if I register all, I'm going to do everything up to SS or SR, not SSR, because I don't want to get rid of those SSRs. I think I need them for my other characters, but let's go ahead and register. We're going to apply it, and it's going to pick 12 random ones. Salvage, yes. Skip it. And look at that, we got 2 4-star awakening stones and 55 enhanced stones. And you just keep doing that over and over and over again. You're going to have a lot of enhanced stones, a lot of awakening stones. And if you're using rares, you're going to need the level, I think the level 3 ones, right? The level 3 ones, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at it again. I'm pretty sure the level 3 ones are the ones on the left. And the level 4 ones, you can use, those are for SRs, but you don't use them. So you can use level 4 ones to either get more level 3s, or you can use it to get more level 5s, because you need level 3s and 5s in order to do rares and SSR. Hopefully that's making sense to you guys. So if you look at the equipment awakening stone here, so these 4-star ones, the 5-star ones is what you need to upgrade SSR gear, and these are the ones you need to upgrade rare gears. And then of course the 1-stars are commons, and this is uncommon. But I always take my 2-star ones, and I always put it into my 3-star, so I have more to do for my rares. Okay. And then depending on what I need or what I'm trying to focus on at the time, I'll split it. So like if I need like a couple more 5-stars, I'll put some of them into that. If I need some 3-stars, I'll dismantle a couple and get a bunch in here. So it's just depending on what you need, what you're focusing on, who you're getting, what type of equipment you're getting and all that. So it's really easy to do. And once you do all this kind of stuff, it's going to increase your combat power by a lot. Like I'm pretty sure my equipment accounts for like 50,000 of my power. 50,000 of my power. So we go to like Hauser again, and we go to equipment. Actually, let's go to somebody who's already complete. Might as well, because I have 3 minutes. I want to push somebody who's already working. Anyway, so let's go to King here, and I guess we'll do like his earrings. See if we can get him up a little bit. And what I like to do is just consecutive enhance. And the new system like automatically uses this, by the way, so I can do this as much as I want and just have it go through. So I just do consecutive enhance. It'll go through 10 times. It goes through a little faster this time, so that's pretty good. It'll go through 10 times, and hopefully I'll get to like 3 or 4, or it'll use the gauge and get me to 3 or 4, and then I only need a couple more, get it to 5, awaken it, and then just keep repeating that process. You want to get them to 5 stars plus 5s. That is the max for all the gear. And again, once you get through all your characters, they have all their SSRs on their left side, and you're like, okay, now I want to do the SSRs on the right side. But being a free-to-play player, that's going to take a long time. Just do what you can, grind it out. But that's the basics of the gear guide right there. It's very simple to do. Again, if you need something specific, let's say you need a defense gear now, right? Let's say you need, let's say I'm doing Arthur. Am I doing Arthur? I don't even know if I'm doing Arthur. Let's go to his equipment. He probably doesn't have anything, does he? Oh, he does. Attack defense. Nice. I didn't know I did that for Arthur. Cool. Meliodas has nothing. So let's say, I wanted to do 2 defenses right here and then the attack right here. Again, chapter 1 has attack, so I would go to chapter 1 to get a bracer, right? Chapter 1 to get a ring. And the rares, by the way, the rares you can buy. They're pretty cheap. They're like 30,000 gold. If you do like a boss battle, it'll like chop it down to like 20,000. And then if you do like the donate buff, it'll get down to like 10,000. So I always buy the rare ones if I'm not trying to farm it. But the SSR ones, of course, I'll farm. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it matters where the attributes are on your character. So you can have like attack, and then defense. I think it doesn't seem to make a difference. Just to get the bonus, and it won't seem to make a difference on where it goes. Plus, it doesn't affect so if I have a defense here, it doesn't affect you getting less HP from the belt because the belt gives you HP. But this is an attack, so it's going to give you an attack bonus. That makes sense? So, I mean, yeah, that's the basics behind on how I got my power up so fast. Of course, there's a limit to how fast I could go because everything costs more and more as I got higher and higher. But that's the basics behind it. That's how I got so strong. That's the basic gear guide. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, I mean, that's it. I was thinking, I don't think I missed anything. Again, attack defense and HP defense are the 2 sets you want to focus on unless you're doing Jericho. She's probably the one person that's like a exception. You can push her crit chance, so that way her damage is over. I mean, that's crazy. Tons of damage. But most of the time, attack defense or HP defense. HP defense from most likely King or Gother or, I don't know any other supports, to be honest. I know King and Gother are the main ones, so HP defense is for them. And then, if you want to experiment as well, you can do that as well. You do HP defense on Escanor, see how it does. But, you want to push attack on people who do more attack stuff. So, like, Escanor is more of my damage dealer, and, like, the Red Merlin's also my damage dealer as well. So I focus more attack defense on them versus, like, King and Gother and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. So, attack defense sets, HP defense sets. Use your stones. If you're grinding for a specific SSR gear, you have to go in order of whatever the quests are. Every time you get some new stuff, salvage it. You get some enhanced stones, you get the blue stones, the awakening stones in order to upgrade the stuff that you need. So it's always a win-win situation in that. And then SSRs on the left, rares or commons on the right. Commons are a lot easier to upgrade. They're a lot faster to upgrade. They're a lot cheaper. But I just think they're not as strong as, of course, a rare. A rare is obviously going to be stronger. A rare is not that expensive, so that's why I think some people advocate the rares, and that's why I'm going with the rares as well. So, and that's pretty much it for the video, guys. That's all I have. If you guys have any questions about the gear, let me know in the comment section. I'll answer to the best of my ability. I'm not an expert at the game. I'm still learning, but I think I got a good grasp of how the equipment works. So, learning and talking to other people, it seemed to make a lot of sense. Then I started to fix my gear, and it did pretty well. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention, I did not mention, is the stats. So because SSR gear costs those anvils, I don't have anymore, so I had to settle with whatever I got. But you want to focus on getting either attack or pierce rate. All right, so your attack power for each of your units is your attack multiplied by your pierce rate. So if you got a higher pierce rate, like a plus 5% or something, you can keep it for now and then re-roll it later if you want. But for attack, it's attack times pierce rate. That'll get you your attack power for your unit. And then for defense, so we go to defense here, I don't have any resistance, but it's going to be defense multiplied by your resistance. Again, I ran out of anvils, so I had to stick with crit defense. That's all I could get. But do I have it on this one? No, all defense. All right, so if you get a resistance one that's like plus 5%, you could keep that. There's nothing wrong with that. But most of the time you want to stick with defense, attack, and then of course for HP, you're going to want HP. Okay. Again, I ran out of ambles, so I could no longer switch it unless I use gems, and I'm not doing that. Yeah, but that's all. That's pretty much all I have. That's one thing I forgot is make sure that all these are HP if you can. For defense, it's all defense or resistant. You can get a couple of resistance. Again, defense times resistance is your resistant, and then for attack times pierce rate is going to be your attack power. But that's all I have for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys again have any questions, please let me know. I think I covered everything. If there's any unclarity, again, just let me know in the comment section and I'll get to it. But hopefully it helped you guys. If it did, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.